way that I can explain to you just how horrible and how long and how bad it was for me, and just how far down. I mean, there's just no, if this was a 3-day seminar, I couldn't even cover all those decades of just how far down and how bad it got. But I'm going to try to give you just a little example of some of the things that happened. When my life fell apart, nobody in the music business had a better resume than I did. I started out as an entertainer, had come to the attention of Capitol Records, and within a short time, I became an executive, had more people reporting to me in the company than even almost the president himself. I became a director at Capitol Records, worked with the Beatles, and then they invited me to come to run their company. We were in London, and we set the Apple Records over there, and then I came back and was U.S. manager of Apple Records and their personal liaison between the UK and the United States. Then when the whole Apple thing started crumbling and we knew the Beatles were breaking up, a bunch of us went off into different labels and left Apple. And so I went to MGM and became a vice president of MGM. And then Andy Williams hired me away, and I was the president of the CBS label he owned. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm making all the big bucks for these companies. I'm such a hot shot. Why don't I set up my own corporation? Which I did. And I started a very successful company and started producing some of the biggest artists of the day. A lot of you guys probably don't even recognize these names, like Andy Williams or Don Ho or David Cassidy or the Flying Rio Brothers, and just, you know, the big acts of the day. And something strange started happening. Because, I mean, I quit getting the hit records. I quit getting the big projects. And I had this corporation with the big bucks going out, and I was used to the big bucks coming in, and then things started kind of falling apart. And the big bucks still kept going out, and there was little teeny bucks coming in. So I spent all my time chasing after just trying to hold my stuff together instead of creating new stuff. Well, eventually the company goes down, it takes me down with it. I find myself, you know, dead broke, and just, so I had to suck it up and thought, well, I'll go back to the corporations and just, you know, get a job back at the big corporations in LA with the big record companies. I was the kind of person that didn't make enemies on the way down, so it shouldn't be any problem. The doors were closed. I couldn't get a job at any of the record companies. It was strange because a lot of the people now that were running the companies were people I'd actually hired, men that I'd mentored, had been good friends with, but it just something was weird. There was just nothing there for me. Well, I thought, you know, I'm bombing out in LA. I'll go back to Nashville, Tennessee. I spent 5 years in Nashville. I was a producer to the Outlaw guys. I was a producer to Waylon and Willie and the Boys and stuff like that. I thought, I'll just go back to Nashville and pick up where I left off. I went to Nashville, and I couldn't get arrested. I could get arrested. What I was doing, it was easy to get arrested. I was looking for a job. I couldn't get a job in the mailrooms of the companies I used to run. It was just, the doors were closed again, but I persevered, and I finally got a job in my industry. Now, this wasn't exactly what I was looking for. I have, some of you may have heard of the Starvin Amphitheater that was built in Nashville. It seated close to 20,000 people just outside of town, and all the big acts around the world wanted to play Nashville because it was just, you know, Music City and so much legend. So I got a job as a stagehand. Now, this is basically where you start in the music business. And this is a job that 20-some-year-old guys do, you know. And here I was almost 50. And now I'm with these guys. Let's say a show goes up at 7 o'clock at night. So about 6 o'clock in the morning, the semis, giant semis, start backing up to the facilities. And we're in the bowels of these trucks, unloading this heavy equipment, flying the lights, putting up the sound, building sets. And when you, a major amphitheater like that, you start with just a bare concrete facility with just the electrical hookups. And in that time period, you are basically building a little small infrastructure, almost like a little city, especially when the heavy metal acts came in, man, there was really a lot of stuff. We were non-union.